Score selected?
Between the Mountain and the visiting Crandall Chargers.
Okay.
We ask that you please rise, remove your roll, and face the national flag for the playing of our next club. Introducing first the starters for the visiting Crandall Chargers. Number 2, Devin Glenn. Robert Hopper. Number 5, Daniel Hawk. Number 11, James. Introducing third for your number 2, number 5, number 22, Tim Allison. Number 24, Russ.
All right, friends, welcome back to Game 2 of our doubleheader here at ACAA.tv. My name's Dave Tingley on the call for a big one on the men's side. The Crandall Chargers and the Mount A men. Both my teams. We're ready to go here, fans. We'll set the stage here with some talk about the standings here after we get going. Brett Curtis not in the starting lineup, but is available. Apparently he's a little under the weather, but he's good to go. Just not in the starting lineup here for the Chargers, but we'll set the stage here, fans, as Rashawn Ferguson wins the tip, but then taken by Mark Hoffer, and here we go. Crandall, Mount A, both in need of a big win. Mount A comes out in the zone. Gabe Corey inside, Devon Glenn sneaks in there. And rebounded by French. Up and in and one for the old Mount A Mountie. Back in his old stomping grounds with a new look.
Foul Mounties, number 22.
And one that's smacking the side of the head.
Team first.
From from Tim Ellison. And a good start for Crandall. Growth here towards the end of his first year. Jonas Monroe watched out there by French. Turned over. Jonas, and then gets knocked over. He's a little overzealous.
Foul on number 6. Mark Hopper. Team first.
Foul. 3-0 early here, Crandall. slow starts in first halves of play. Jonas has been big late in games for the Mounties. Missing that first one is Park. Back to the league's leading scorer. McCarthy side rims it out of bounds. Back to Crandall. Inside again. Ferguson. Ferguson hits him. James French back to the line.
Foul on 24 for the Mounties versus Ferguson. That's his first.
So two early ones on the Mount A bigs, Ferguson and Ellison. Side rims that first one. A big Mount A contingent out here to let Mr. French know. Cheerleader chant. And he give me some more. A big smile on his face. Mostly good-natured, I believe. The man went to get his education degree. Let's give him a little bit of slack. Tim Ellison on the turnaround. The big man over James. 4-2 Chargers. Didn't come get it. Oh, inside again for French. The back line of the Mount A zone. Losing James back there. 3 in a row. McCarthy swings it at Ferguson. Ferguson's going to pop one. Goes for the banker. Doesn't go. Knocked out of bounds by Crandall. Clearly. Correction. He's pointed in the wrong direction. So Crandall coming in at 8-5. Mount A tied in the loss column, 7-5. Huge one. Crandall reeling a little bit since they lost Sasha Gauthier, key member of their lineup. They don't go terribly deep. Park front rims a 3. Rebounded by Cormier. Gabe Cormier now. Hoffer through French, he's going to pop a 3. Long. Fans going to love that one. 6-2. Throw with the handoff. Park. Jonas. Attack off right there. McCarthy gets all the way inside. Leaves it short. Cormier now going to push. Devon Glenn inside to Hoffer. Hoffer, that's going to be 2 on Ferguson. Back row again, the back row of that zone. Now it's going to be big minutes here. Miles Haynes Lacey.
Shooting 2.
Miles is going to have to give them important big minutes. Hillsborough native. Miami province. On the line for 2 free throws. Chargers, Mounties. Big one here in Sackville on a Friday night. The ACAA. Nice. Tim Ellison finishes 1-1. I thought he got hit by French. No call. 8-4. Good feed there from Noah McCarthy into him. Swung all the way over to Hoffer. Hoffer's going to try a 3. He can shoot that. No good. Ellison. Good box in on French. Into Park. Pushes to Monroe. Monroe's going to get all the way to the lane. And finish. Pretty by Jonas. 8-6. Now he's the last 4. Ball movement. Devon Glenn gets an open 3. Boy, he makes a lot of those with James French. He's been a terrific addition for Crandall this year. Offensive glass, he's terrific. Another example there, Devon Glenn into the key. Finds Hawks. Hawks pops a three, and it's good. Hawks, real important. The Dan Hawks gives Crandall good minutes now with their injury situation. Jonas to Ellison. Ellison can't squeeze it. Now he can, all the way to McCarthy. McCarthy puts it off the screen. Puts into the key all the way. Two for McCarthy. His first two. Back to three now. Switch here. Defensively from Mount A. Oh, nice play inside game. Leaves it there for French. French at 6 and 13 for the Chargers. His return to the stomping grounds. Handoff, Park. Ellison's going to shoot one for deep. Timmy Ellison feeling it. Got an interesting with a 6'10". They can shoot from deep. Nice little penetration again. Okay, Hawks at the three, didn't take it. Back to Hoffer for the mid-range. Two. That was a good one. They got a great one. Hawks to Hoffer. Offensive foul. Now it's going to be on McCarthy. A little primal screen there for Devon Glenn. He's excited. Dan Hawks with the defense. Devon having a little conversation with our referees here. Inside again to French. French doesn't want it. Back out to Hawks though. Another open one. No good. Jonas pulling it down. Haynes Lacey there on the perimeter. Back to all the way around it. Jonas inside. He's going to go. He loves that little fadeaway. In and out though, and skying for that rebound is Cormier. Hawks. Inside to Devon Glenn. Good look back door to Hoffer. Comes Emmanuel Adunya. Minwoo Park. E-Man. I like this rotation for the Mounties. Starting big up front. And having E-Man as that supercharged guy off the bench to score. There's a box out there on Hoffer though. He's going to get it back. Fakes the pass, wants the three, makes the three. Mark Hoffer feeling it from the perimeter. 7-1 lead Chargers, 18-11. Looking now on the attack. Not sure what it was, babe. Okay.
Foul on Mounties, number 22.
Yeah, the open path, but before he caught them, I think as he caught it, I think that tug. I think it's his first foul. Change the scoreboard there, so it's John's second. Ferguson now on Hoffer, he's going to re-attack. Up there, back to Ellison. Ellison up three. Makes it in! There's no pictures on the scoreboard. On the score sheet, pardon me. We just know that that was a three. I think Timmy called it. For sure. On the corner, oh, gets Jonas off his feet and attacks. Timmy didn't even know he was there. Somehow turned around and blocked the shot. Tyree Cooper joins the team. Now here comes Brett Curtis.
Number 3.
So it's Cooper and Curtis. Curtis was shorn locks. Looking tight up there, Brett. I respect it. Looks more like me. So how many minutes Curtis plays. Hasn't shot the ball terribly well played either as Brett. So he's 2 for 1, which always makes you nervous when you're playing against him. He hasn't had a big shoot day in a while. Glenn at the buzzer. Exchange and buzzer beating threes in these teams. Noah lose it at the end there, though, so it might have been a little, you know, could have been. I made a timestamp just before the game came. There's some nice stuff about me during the game. So I'll promise I'll go back and watch that, guys. So fans, by the way, too, if you're watching our girls' game earlier, we apologize for the picture. It was a technical issue we didn't realize was in play until the game was done. That's anything else during this game, let us know. Noah with the pull-up gets hit by the looks of it, but then Lacey gets it knocked away by Cooper. They having trouble holding on to things here. Oh, I don't know how did that get there, but it did. Curtis, and he found a wide open Glenn. Way more, come on, Glenn. Feeling the lead up to 10 now. Chargers. Crosses over, gets in, takes the body from Hoffer and finishes through it. My name is Jonas on the attack, and it's back to 8. Tyree Cooper, watched by Adunya. Curtis now swings all the way back to Cooper. Cooper not usually his game from downtown, but he makes that one. Much better as a downhill attack. But made that one, big one, up to 11 now the lead. Haynes Lacey on the right-handed drive and finish. Finishes for 2. Subs do in at the break. Next break, we got 52 seconds clock running. First quarter, 9-point lead here. Crandall. Doing a good close out there on Glenn. 5 seconds of Glenn. He's feeling it. Doesn't hit that one though. Jonas in a row with the rebound. 20 shot for the 4 on the game. Second difference. Noah. Some traffic. Wants Adunya. They want Jonas in the post and it's Hoffer sturdy down there. Jonas spins off him. Can't finish. Rebound French. Shot clock off. Crandall can hold if they want. That's what they're calling for. They're calling for 1. Adunya now is going to get up there on Glenn. Now there's no fouls to give. Hoffer's going to have 3 at the buzzer. No good. A little more than the buzzer, but now we get a buzzer. Not the best defensive quarter of the Mountie season, that's for sure. Crandall making shots from everywhere. Up 27-18. So 1:50 remaining in our little break here. We'll take plenty of time to take a look at the standings. And plenty of time for my 5-year-old to ask me for something, of course, as well. So I'll take a slight break for us. We'll see what's going on in this one. And I'm back. Single dad break there, fans. So, yeah, let's take a look at the standings here. So Holland, 10-3 atop the standings. The Mount, 9-4, game behind. Crandall, 8-5, another game behind, tied with Stu. And then you got Mount A, 7-5. So huge game with lots of ramifications in the standings here tonight, especially for Mount A. They got to go to Holland on Sunday. Play the nationally ranked Hurricanes. Hard to beat over there on the island, although Stu just did so. So, you know, and Mount A's come awfully close. And Mount A's really gotten Holland a couple times in the past 3 meetings. So, reason to have confidence, but you don't want to let this one slip against the Crandall team. You're battling in the standings. Crandall's coming firing here tonight. French, 6 quick ones. Devon Glenn heating up from 3-point range. Hoffer, he's made a couple. Hawks has made one from deep. So, hot shooting start for Crandall. Let's see what Mount A has here out of the break. They stick with their zone. So, new players onto the floor for the Mounties. Gabe Potter taking his first minutes. Sean Ferguson's back with his 2. That's something to keep an eye on. It's Haynes, Lacey, and Dunya. And Wu. Crowder. Rashawn, he's going to attack. Tries to go on the other side. Just isn't able to finish. His long arms. He's so explosive. Still figuring it out a little bit, but it's getting better and better all the time. In Wu with the defense on Devon Glenn. Curtis now. Watch by Dunya. Curtis on the drive. Offer over to Cooper. Sharon's carrying French. Back rims and free. Not out of bounds. It's going to stay with Crandall. It is going to stay with Crandall. It's really like it's going to be over the top of Dunya there, but not much of a fight put up by the Mounties, so I'm going to assume that was a good call. There's my nice thing I said about those referees. Besides the fact they look great in their outfits. Backing up for Ferguson there to stay. Can't stand foul trouble. He's huge for the Mounties. Big matchup problem for Crandall up front. Screen into Ferguson. Ferguson in with the left hand. Pretty feed by E-Man. To the roll-in Rashawn. Back to 7 for the Mounties. On Glenn needs the screen of Hoffman. Gets all the way to the cup and finishes it. Come on, and the blow-by. The man coming up to help. And the lead back up to 9. About to be 10 if I know Devon. He's pretty much automatic from the line.
At the line, Devon Glenn.
And he's having trouble with Devon Glenn here in the first half. Jinxed him. I jinxed him. Gabe Cotter on the rebound. It's got to be better coverage there by Gabe on that screen roll. Didn't do a good job hedging, containing the ball, man. E-Man wants to. E-Man. He's E-Man. 3. Back to 6 now. Mounties. Feels like they haven't played well enough to be this close, but they didn't like that coverage to the coaching staff either. Curtis, though, getting that one to go for distance. First things, yes! Woo! Yes, to the cup. The kiss, and it's 4 points now. Just at first glance, Curtis looks like he's lost some weight, too. I don't know whether he's been ill. Maybe he's not going to have the legs. We'll see. Jakes in front of him. Off and out of bounds. Back to the run here from the Mounties. Back to within 4.
Number 7, Daniel Hawk.
Back in.
Number 17, Gabriel Cormier. For the Mounties,
Haynes
number
Lacey.
6,
Jonas
Crandall.
Checks back in as well. E-Man. Jonas. Howard. Sean. And Park. Sean gets stuck. Back out to Dunya. Dunya. Attack Hawks. Block and foul on Hawks.
Sub!
Foul on number 7, Daniel Hawk.
Back in.
Team first. Entering the game for the Chargers, number 32,
One to get.
Andy
Sean
Ashcroft.
there.
And for the Mounties, number 22,
Makes him
Kansas
great.
Alex.
He did just that. Probably as much in the second quarter as they got forward. French. It's a wide, wild turnaround. Side spin on that almost. New into the game for Crandall. Getting a lot more minutes here as the season wears on is Colby McIntosh. French explodes in the cup. Noah's going to come back for the Mounties.
Foul number 15 for the Mounties, Gabe Powder. That's his second.
Gabe's
At
second.
the line, number 11, James French for the Chargers.
French to the line. Boy, they're being hard, Sean. cut from Devon. Gorgeous. Gabe. Cormier found him. Glenn. From all the talents tonight is Devon. Colby, McIntosh. Challenging that jumper from Adunya. Difficult one. Timmy Ellison. One hand on it, couldn't get two. Back to the Chargers, up 4. 6:04 on the clock. Clock running. Second quarter. Second game, doubleheader. Jonas knocked it clean out of bounds. French subs out. Curtis and McIntosh, Glenn, Ox, Cormier, the 5 for Crandall. No, takes the hit on top. McIntosh, outward stop. Lawrenceville.
Number 32 for the Chargers, Colby McIntosh. So that's his first, team second.
Sorry, distracted by shockingly being silly. Penetration hole coming in. Block there. McIntosh is up there. Secured by Ox. Midway point. Second quarter. Ox. Attacking is Cormier. Never got the balance. He turns it on. Monroe was able to finish over Ellison. Oh, nice pass inside. Jonas from Noah. Knocked out of bounds by Curtis. Not a ball. Down here. Third action for Timmy. Timmy's going to try to go off the glass. He can't. McCarthy in there squeezes it. Gets it up off the glass. And he goes up again. He takes some contact, no call. Ellison now following. He's going to go to the line.
Number 32, Colby McIntosh.
A lot of improvement over his first year. Still. Great touch around the rim. Not a soft touch yet off the bounce. Stuff he'll get a lot better at. Even from second to third year. It's tough. Still getting better. Oh, back. And of course I jinxed him. Back rims 2 free throws. Still stuck forward. Under 5 now. First half. Good defense here. Perimeter on the perimeter by the mound. He's nothing doing for Crandall. Now they're stuck down to 6. Little handoff to Curtis. Curtis is going to have to create against Ellison. He does a good job getting Devon Glenn a shot in and out at the buzzer. Good close there by Min. Might have made the difference. Monroe uses the screen of Ellison. Min gets it into Timmy. Timmy's going to turn. Didn't quite get it to go. Gets it back. Can't finish. Min squeezes the rebound. Gets to Adunya in the corner. Adunya! Off the feed from Park. Back to 1 now. Mount A's fought themselves all the way back into this one. French looking at Gabe, not there. Hands off to Cormier. Cormier turns the corner. Glenn, 1-2 pass to the corner for Curtis. Can he get going? He can. Brent Curtis, that's gotta feel good. Back to 4, pardon me, now for the Chargers. Jonas. Nothing there on the screen roll with Ellison. Ellison now gonna try it again with McCarthy. McCarthy rejects it. Back to Ellison. He's gonna have a wide open one. He makes it. 2 from deep for the big man. Trading threes now here, and a little back and forth. Second quarter, 3:30 clock running. First half. Glenn now on the probe, the pull up and the finish. Nicely done. Devon Glenn, the patience. Taking what's there. Minwoo doesn't hand it off. to Dunya. Jonas now. He's got one. He pulls up and takes it and he makes it. Jonas Monroe, the confident looking stroke from the top of the key. Back to one again. Devon Glenn now on the attack. Again. Oh, tried to send it to French. It's going to be back over. James was cutting while his point guard was trying to set him up for an open three. Now timeout Mounties. 2:49 remaining on the clock here. We'll talk a little bit, fans, about all right. Apparently we had some issues with hearing me early in the game that apparently are better. So that's good. Keep letting us know, fans. Sorry, sometimes when it's back and forth action like this, I don't look at my phone. So thank you for letting us know. Keep letting us know. We've had some issues tonight here in the building for some reason. New gym, still straightening things out. So we'll look forward to the weekend's action in the ACAA. I hope you fans of Crandall and Mount A are tuning in to other games on ACAA.tv. Top of everything, the Wi-Fi in here has gone wonky on me, and I can't access the schedule for the rest of the weekend. Oh, I guess it's just moving slow. It's like dial-up here. Oh, there we go. All right. I spoke too soon. Now we got her going. So tomorrow, Lady Beaverbrook Gym and Stu. You got Mount St. Vincent and Stu in a doubleheader. I'm going to be watching that. So women at 2, men at 4. Same thing in SJ as the Seawolves take on King's College, 2 and 4, ladies, men. And then Sunday, UKC and Stu. And these Mounties visiting Holland. 2 big ones, guys and girls. There's a big one from Adunya. E-Man is the man from 3 again. His third. Mounties up 2 now. Taking that lead from Crandall. 27 in the first, only 10 here in the second for Crandall. Adunya steps in. I mean, that I don't necessarily agree with that being a block necessarily, but that was a lot of contact. Should have been something. And yeah, that's a good call. Noah trying to squeeze through bodies. Wasn't really anything there. He wants a foul, but not really much there. I think it's a good call. Back to the Chargers as we head to the 2-minute mark here, the second quarter. Cormier, a little push shot, no good. Haynes Lacey, good defense there and gets the rebound. Pushes to Noah. Noah now. He's going to pull up. Wants it. Gets it. Noah. 4-point lead, Mounties. Glenn now. Playing around with Cormier. Uses that screen. Nothing there. Well done by the Mounties. Hawks now on the attack. Leaves it for Hoffer. He made a couple early. Nothing since now. French on the step back. Back rims it. Gets around Ellison for the rebound. Noah takes it on the numbers. McCarthy. Read it perfectly as French stepped around Ellison, collected that offensive board. And now you can't do that chant for James as he heads to the sidelines. His second. McIntosh now. He's going to play out the rest of this half. 4-point lead. Oh, yeah. Well read there by Glenn. Unlucky not to turn it over. Adunya wants it. He's feeling it. Hawks wasn't able to collect on that defensive rebound. McCarthy got in there to challenge. Forced him to knock it out of bounds. 1:04 on the clock. 41-37 Mounties. Haynes Lacey pops and grabs it inside to Ellison. 2 shots for Timmy. He was getting undercut there. It's going to be Hoffer. Yeah, Hoffer was in there trying to be physical with him. You love Hoffer's heart. He's got those big shoulders, broad chest, but Timmy's got about 7 inches on him at least. Maybe more than that. So Noah's Cognac gonna step in. So he's gonna play out the last minute as Hoffer goes to the bench with 2. So a few guys with 2 here for Crandall, being Aaron on the side of caution as we head to the first half break, and Ellison now 3 misses in a row at the line. Timmy's a better foul shooter than that. Gets that one to no, he doesn't. Oh, Minwoo on the follow, couldn't tip it in. Park so adept getting to the offensive glass from his point guard spot. Digging in on Glenn. Glenn now into open space, finds Hawks. He made one from there earlier. Side rims it, but Haynes Lacey. Kind of an awkward bounce off the rim. Couldn't get his hands up in time. Knocked it out of bounds. 14 on the clock. Timeout Crandall. All right, fans. So thanks for everybody out there listening. Eric out there from Crandall, thanks for listening tonight, everybody. Hope you're listening to this game too and enjoying yourself. Mr. Gibson out there in Fredericton, thanks for tuning in, buddy. Paul McCarthy, thank you for crediting me for fixing things, even though it wasn't me. And my apologies for earlier for calling you a crazy person when you clearly were in the right about our technical problems. So yeah, fans, thanks for tuning in. Hope everybody's enjoying it tonight. This has been a fun night so far. Mount A with a one of the stranger wins you'll ever see. Check the plus minus, fans, when you get a chance on Alexa Rancourt for her on-off the court numbers for the earlier game, Mount A and Crandall women. Oh boy. Crandall suffered a 15-0 run to start the game and a 13-0 run to start the second half, and still managed to have the lead late, only to have Mount A come back and steal it late. So subs in Curtis now. He's going to check in for McIntosh. Inside. Curtis doesn't want it. Back out to Glenn. Back out to Curtis for a wide open one. Can he make 2? Yeah, he can. He's feeling it. Couple threes for Brett. Feeling better about himself. Back to a 1-point game. Ellison looking for this at the screen on for Park. Not there. Now McCarthy's going to try a 3 of his own from the wing. Not there. Timmy knocked it out. Now they got 10 left. Does Mount A. McCarthy now. He's going to go on Glenn. Spins into the lane. He's going to shoot a fadeaway, a tough one. Grazes the rim. They got another chance. They got to get it up. This Gabe at the buzzer, no good. 41-40. Going to halftime. A fun first half, fans. Mounties and Chargers, 2 teams tied in the standings in the loss column. Huge one late in the season in the ACAA. Thanks for joining us on the ACAA.tv. We'll see you back here in about 15. All right, fans, welcome back for the start of the second half of our doubleheader here. We had a good one in the first game, 2-point game on the girls' side, and now we got here another one on the boys' side. Just like in the first game, we had it was Alexa Rancourt on one side, and Lauren Furlong on the other side from Mount A. It's kind of the same thing. Game 2, we got Devon Glenn with 12 big ones for Crandall, and Tim Ellison 13 on 3 of 3 from the three-point line, and 0 of 4 from the line for Big Timmy. So 13 points and 4 boards for him. Emmanuel Adunya off the bench, 3 for 4 from deep for his 9 points. Noah McCarthy pretty quiet, 2 for 10, 4 points. Rashawn Ferguson only 2 in 6 minutes with his 2 fouls. So Mane's got to be feeling pretty good about coming back and taking that lead back. With Noah struggling a little bit from the field and Rashawn only playing 6 minutes, you got to figure Noah's going to get going. And if Rashawn can stay out of foul trouble, he can do some damage down there in the paint. Fake handoff, now a real one to Gabe Cormier. French, handoff to Hoffer. He hit too early. Misses that one though. McCarthy with the rebound. So besides Glenn, it was James French with 9 and 6 boards in the first half for Crandall. And Curtis and Hoffer 6 and 7 apiece, and there's a nice move by Jonas Monroe. He had 6 in the first half. 2 early ones for Jonas. Nice little runner off 1 foot. Back to 3 for Mount A. Oh, a little pocket pass to James. Can't finish. McCarthy looked like some contact there. No call. McCarthy, the crossover. Lost it, but found Minwoo. Minwoo around the back to Noah. Good box out there by French. Keeps his toes in, gets it to Devon. Gabe Cormier now. Hand off to Hoffer. Hoffer looking for Hawks. Dan Hawks to Devon Glenn. Devon Glenn cut off there nicely by Minwoo. Oh boy. Hoffer was looked to be falling backwards before the contact, but no, you got to call. I mean, look, it's got to be a call on something. Could be a pretty good acting job, though, by Hoffer. Devon Glenn now over to Cormier. Cormier doesn't want the 3, drives left-handed. Kick to Hoffer, nice 1-2 to Glenn. Glenn on the rise and fire, no good. Ellison out jumps French for the rebound. Park looking at Hoffer. Min can't finish. Hawks takes the rebound from McCarthy. Cormier now on the attack against Monroe, not there, leaves it for Hawks. Hawks gets it knocked out of his hands, but run down by French. Glenn up to Hawks. Cormier directed traffic. He's going to use the screen of French. Not there. Nice little play to Hawks. Hawks had an open 3. Rainbows it in. Dan Hawks tying it back up at 43. Nice offense there from Crandall. Gabe taking exactly what was there for him. Into Rashawn Ferguson. Ferguson has that pass picked off. Not a good one. Almost gets his 3rd. Should have been a travel if not a foul. Then avoids his 3rd as French goes up and lays it in. Gives the lead back to Crandall. McCarthy now inside, spins, goes up against some contact, gets it back. Banks it in for 2 and then gave a big gesture to the referees there, wanting a foul. I get it, but that's what they look for to give you a T is Devon Glenn. So in control, playing at the right pace. Another 2 more for him. McCarthy now to Ellison. Ellison's made 3. That one, though, had somebody in his face. Park saved it, but Crandall with numbers now if they push. Cormier with a wide open 3 on the wing, in and out. Ellison with the box out. Now he's stuck 2. 6:34 on the clock. Rashawn doesn't travel, managed to keep his foot long enough to get it to Min. boys, oh boys. A lot of contact. Hoffer, good patience, waits for French. French can't finish twice. Ball back out to Min. Min tears it away, gets to McCarthy. McCarthy now on the attack. He gets all the way to the cup, nothing there. Ellison can't squeeze it. It's gonna stay with the Mounties by the looks of things. McCarthy getting frustrated with the whistle. Having a chat, one of the refs. Ferguson's gonna take another break. Dunya now, off his hot shooting first half, back in. They're gonna give the ball back to the Chargers, which I think is the right call. I mean, if you weren't gonna call a foul, which I think there was enough contact for, the right call is to give it to the Chargers. It was definitely out off Ellison. French now. Sets the screen high for Devon Glenn. Glenn takes the hostility and finishes through the contact, and he's got a chance to give Crandall a 5-point lead back here. 5:55 on the clock, third quarter. So Glenn has it bounce out. Devon next year when the rims are looser, that's gonna be good. Not right now though. Ellison down the lane. Takes a lot of contact. And finishes. And McCarthy shaking his head at Hawks. Hawks is saying he got smacked in the face from Noah. Noah is applauding the acting. But, I mean, if he didn't get hit, Dan's doing a great deal of acting. So we'll see. 2-point game again. Boys know how this works by now with Noah. Devon Glenn certainly does. He's waving it off. He's saying, let's play. Forget it. Gabe Cormier turns it over. Attacking Adunya, and Adunya bodied him up, knocked him off the ball enough. E-Man looking to attack, not there. Hand off to Min. Min squeezing through a little crease, finds Ellison. Ellison spotting up. E-Man takes it away from Devon, but not before fouling him first. Haynes Lacey now. He's going to check in for Min. First foul on E-Man. Powder's going to give Monroe a break. Two-point game now. Crandall up 2 with the ball. Cooper back in as well now for Crandall. So it's Cooper and Glenn and Hoffer and French. And who's our fifth? Oh, it's Brett Curtis back in as French misses and Cooper squeezes the rebound. He's going to look to attack Powder. Powder giving him space, but Cooper squeezes through and lays it in. French now. So friendly is James. Helping up Noah and patting him on the back. Noah using the screen, pulling up for 2, and it's back rimmed. Curtis collects. Back to Glenn. Looking to spread this lead from 4 are the Chargers. Adunya watching Glenn closely. Now screen. Ellison, a little pocket pass, French, a little handoff. Cooper can't finish the first one, but follows it up and banks it in for a 6-point lead. Nice little dish there from James. Haynes Lacey now on the attack. A little Awkward tip there and off of Noah out of bounds, and Mounties going to call a timeout. Stuck in quicksand a little bit of these Mounties here of late on the offensive end. Still haven't found a way to get Noah consistent looks. Only 6 in the night for the league's leading scorer. 3 of 12 from the field. So Chargers up 6. Doing what they do, mucking things up, creating havoc defensively. And the formula's working so far. 6-point lead here. Outscoring the Mounties by 7 in this quarter. Under 4 minutes now, 3:58 to go. Not a high scoring quarter, that's for sure. 13-6 so far as we head under 4 minutes in this fourth quarter. So Mount A, big, huge game for the Mounties. Not that it's not for the Chargers, but Mounties off of this one head to Holland for what is always a treacherous trip across the Confederation Bridge to play the Hurricanes. Hard to beat in that gym. Mount A's played Holland well though, but they are not thinking about that one right now. They want to beat these Crandall Chargers, with whom they are tied in the loss column, 5 losses apiece. Mount A started slowly. Their gym problems, practicing in crazy places all over Sackville and Amherst. Closeout by Noah on Devon Glenn, well done. Devon a little short on that one. Mounties stay stuck 6. Ellison to Adunya. Adunya spins into the lane on Cooper. Cooper knocks it away. Back to McCarthy, gets hit though. Did an E-man by Cooper. The Chargers first. Looks like they're first of the quarter. Mount A has 3 fouls in the quarter. So McCarthy will step back, in and out. That baseline jumper, he's hounding French for that ball. Glenn left alone, you can't do that. They get away with one. Hoffer gets an offensive board though. Back to Cooper. Cooper to Glenn. Glenn, he's got Ellison. Yeah, smart play, attacks the big man. Hands it off to French for the lay-in. Back to 8 now for the Chargers. Haynes Lacey behind the back, attack into the lane. The hyphenates. The pretty play on the wing behind the back and the kiss off the glass for Miles. Lead back to 6. Devon Glenn now. Back to French. French doesn't want the 3. Glenn comes and takes it. Turns the corner. Pocket pass for James. Challenged by Gabe Powder at the rim. No good. French calling for the heckles from the stands as he goes by. None coming this time. Adunya attacks the closeout and finishes for 2. E-man. Big shot for him, back to 6. And reinforcements coming in quick for the Mounties at the next whistle. Glenn back to French. French now he wants the 3. No good. Powder on the board. E-man directing some traffic. Ellison getting early position down there. E-man finds the hyphenate, steps through, and again, Haynes, hyphen Lacey, lays it in, 2 more. Big minutes from him. As we get to the close of this quarter, Hoffer spots up, in and out. French corrals another offensive rebound. Curtis gets run off the line. Haynes Lacey smacks him. Good foul. Only the 4th of the quarter. No more to give though, so you got to be careful here as the quarter comes to the end. Powder checks out. Ellison. McCarthy going to get a rest at the end of the 3rd. as Minwoo, Jonas, and Rashawn return for the Mounties. So it's Adunya, Park, Haynes Lacey, Monroe, and Ferguson. McIntosh checks back in for the end of the quarter for Crandall. He's going to set a screen for Glenn and roll. And he gets it. Gets it knocked away, though, by Adunya. Now Adunya fouls him on the way up. Wasn't called. I see what Coach Chapman's gesturing at. Wasn't called by the official that had a clear view of it. It was kind of on this kind of official had a kind of a sideways view, but I think it was a hack. At fast speed, I thought he got hit. McIntosh, it rims out. The freshman, who's gotten more and more minutes as the season's gone on, with good reason. Looks like he's going to be a player in this league. As always, though, with a lot of these young players, they just need a couple years. So he's going to be one of those guys by his third year, probably going to be a real nice player. Ferguson looking for Monroe. Wide on the pass. Big turnover. Just got to put that ball on the floor one more time, give himself a better angle. Or if it's so much trouble to get him there, just move it. Give him a chance to repost. Just a little bit of a rush there for Rashawn. Open three at the top for Cormier. Side rim. Minwoo Park on the rebound. If they push, they get 2 for 1. Minwoo finds Rashawn at the top of the key. No, wide right. Rebounded by Curtis. And Crandall can effectively hold for 1 if they want. If they don't want. Gabe might turn it over. Almost does. Curtis collects. Now they got 5 on 4. Cooper. Oh, and they're going to call a blocking foul on Minwoo. Cooper's going to go to the line for 2 free throws. Try to extend this 5-point lead of the Chargers. Jonas kind of sold out a little bit going for that steal. That's going to be 3 fouls on Park. So Noah will come back in. 10 seconds on the clock here as we reach the end of the third quarter. So lots of chatter from the Matinee boys here at this end. Cooper's going to have to face shoot through a lot of criticism here is Tyree. In and out and in again. He's smiling about it. So 6-point lead for the Chargers. 7. 10 seconds left now. 6. Noah. He's going to spin and lose it. Crandall now at the buzzer. No good for Cooper, but Mountie stuck 7 going to the 4th here, and a big one for them. Need a big effort here against the Crandall Chargers team playing well on the defensive end of the floor tonight. Primarily making things tough on Mountain's main man, Noah McCarthy. Stuck a little bit. His offensive game not gotten off yet, but if you know Noah like we know Noah, that doesn't mean much. Fourth quarter could be a reversal of fortune. So Crandall's got to stay on point here with whatever they're doing to make life tough on him. They got to keep it going. Now Rashawn Ferguson too. 2 points tonight. 2 points, 2 rebounds in the first half, I think, for Rashawn, and not much more in that third quarter. In and out of the lineup a little bit. Looks like he's not going to start the 4th either. On paper, with the way he's been playing coming in, that was going to be a huge mismatch for him against Crandall, but he just not played well tonight. Got stuck a little bit with 2 fouls in that first half. Just hasn't found his rhythm. They're going to need him in the 4th, though. They're not starting with him, but they're going to need him. lot of chatter here from Coach Chapman here in the huddle about talking about what they're doing offensively. Trying to hear something, fans. I'm not getting much. So Devon Glenn running that screen and roll up top's been doing some damage to them tonight. They've had couple nice pocket passes to French going right down the middle as well that have resulted in some good things. So really that screen and roll coverage, I'm sure, is a matter of discussion, as well as ball movement. Don't get it stuck on the offensive end of the floor. Let everybody touch it. And if Noah McCarthy can get some more touches going downhill, attacking that rim, that's going to be a plus for these Mounties. Let's see what they come out in here. So Adunya looking for Timmy down low. Timmy one-on-one against French. He's going to try to attack. It's not there, and they turn it over. Just not a good decision. And Hawks can't finish, though. Noah came back, challenged that shot of Hawks, and Hawks just kind of heard the footsteps and couldn't finish. Big one for the Mounties. That could have been an early 9-point deficit. And again, just feeling like the ball stuck a little bit. Oh, nice move by Jonas, but man, wild miss inside. He got himself right underneath the basket with the spin. Just didn't have the finishing touch. Squandering some opportunities here. Oh, Glenn's got a wide open three, and he makes it. Rips the cord. No rim, not a chance of rim on that one from Devon. 10-point lead for the Chargers. Jonas plays with it, loses it to Hoffer. Hoffer, though, travels. Good call. And again, a little extra effort there from McCarthy helped out. That would have been easy to give up on, but he was swiping at that ball a little bit. Hoffer had to kind of roll around to keep it from him. Look at those referees out there cleaning the floor. Come on now. Good work. You're not getting paid extra, Scotty. I'm sorry. So Mount A stuck 10. 8:51 on the clock. A bad start to this fourth quarter to a turnover and an almost turnover. They're lucky not to be down more already. Adunya on the curl, 9 on the clock now. He's going to need a screen from Timmy. He gets one. Right down the lane for Eman. The Gervin-esque finger roll from Adunya. Back to 8. French comes and meets it. Fake handoff. He's going to attack Ellison. Ellison steps into one, does. That was a long 2 from Devon. Didn't go. On the kick out from James. Timmy. Noah down to Monroe. Monroe tries to rip it through, but Hoffer takes it away. Hoffer. Tough stuff from him. And a steal there from Noah. Had a look. If he'd had a look ahead, he might have had Jonas, but that was probably the safer play, just to throw a 100-mile-an-hour fastball off of Devon out of bounds. It's probably the way to go. That pass, that kick-ahead pass, probably wasn't terribly safe to Jonas off of 1 foot. Haynes Lacey now. Behind the back again. Haynes Lacey playing again. Just playing with the ball too much is Mount A. Adunya, that's his spot. Oh, skying for that board in there is Jonas. Monroe, he's going to go to the line for some free throws, and back in comes Min. Haynes Lacey going to come back out. Crandall, one of their strengths is on the ball defense. And listen, you're trying to rip through and go and dribble the ball 10 times and play with your foot a little bit against these Chargers. That's not the way to attack them. You got to move that ball and attack with force and with an idea in mind of what you're doing before you put that ball on the floor. Can't squeeze the rebound. Can Crandall. Down to 7 now with the ball of the Mounties. 10 seconds on the clock. Yeah, they can't just they seem to be a little bit stuck. Monroe gets it knocked away from behind this time by Hoffer. Hoffer creating havoc on Jonas. Just too many turnovers. Mount A, they can play clean the rest of this game. They got a chance to narrow this lead, but Hawks, he's going to try to attack Ellison with the intimidation, keeping it alive long enough for Adunya to attack, to grab it. Adunya on the attack with the left hand. Not sure why he tries to go with that one, but McCarthy, he's going to pop one from the corner. Not sure of the shot choice there. Just felt like Noah's trying to get shots up now. Kind of the moment he looks at it. I don't know, you can't argue with the results for most of the year, though. Just seems like he needs to see one to go. A layup, attack it to the foul line, something like that. Right now, French, Gabe with the crossover and loses Adunya. Sets up James for a 3. And that's pure from the wing for French on the setup from Gabe. Back to 10. Monroe with the retreat dribble. He's going to try to pop a 3. No good. Rebound by Glenn. As we approach the 6-minute mark of the fourth quarter, the Mounties just remain stuck in neutral here offensively. Glenn, just a straight line drive and a handoff. So Crandall getting into the paint off the bounce. Attacking that cup, and Mount A, not the same. There goes Noah with the attack and the finish. That's what you want to see. Back to 10. Now they need some stops to the Mounties. It's getting into danger territory here, nearing the halfway mark. Still stuck 10. Glenn fakes the 3, gets it back. Now he's going to get a screen from Hoffer. Jonas with the steal. And the Euro step and the finish from Monroe, a big one. Big defensive play, turning it to offense. And Jonas has this down to 8 as we cross the halfway mark of the fourth quarter. Hand off to Hawks. McCarthy just kind of runs him over. Just bad timing there from Noah, I think. I think he thought Hawks was going to continue with that dribble. It's only his second, only the first of the fourth on the team. Back in is Curtis. So it's Glenn, Cooper, Curtis, Hawks, Hoffer. Tiny lineup for Crandall. I wonder if he's thinking about going back to Rashawn, making this a gigantic Mount A lineup. See how that works out. Hoffer, the shot fake and the attack. Pull up, nicely done, under control. Mark Hoffer. It's going to be Haynes Lacey, actually. Adunya's going to pop a 3. No good. Knocked out to Monroe. Monroe to Timmy on the roll. Knocked away nicely. Devon Glenn. Ellison's got to secure it better on that roll. And Glenn gets all the way in, blocked. Cooper now, he's only got 5. He's got to get up. Hawks doesn't go. Big stop for the Mounties. Still stuck 10. Can't get past this 10-8 range. Can the Mounties? Monroe's going to pop a 3. No good. Cooper on the rebound. McCarthy's going to harass him a little bit. McCarthy really up in Cooper's business. Cooper back to Curtis. Curtis going to pop a three, no good. Allison, Mounty's got another chance to bring this down. And Wu sets up Allison. Allison inside to Jonas. Jonas leaves it short on the rim. Gets it back. Hands it off to Min. Min, woo! Lays it in. 3:16 left. Mount A back to 8. Timeout Crandall. Mount A just can't get it back under this 8-point barrier. They're going to need some stops and some scores here. Are the Mounties. I'm listening to Min Woo. Yeah, Min Woo, I love what he said there to his guys. He wants them to shrink the court. Saying Devon Glenn seeing such wide open spaces he can drive into. He said, don't overhelp, but we got to shrink the court, narrow his vision down. All he's seeing is wide open spots to drive to. He's 100% right. Too bad he's such a good player. I'd have him here for color. Yeah, he's talking about you can't exchange possessions as Coach Chapman. He's 100% right. They need stops and scores. Plenty of time left, though. 3:16. We've seen them in bigger holes. Dig out of bigger holes than this in this gym. Refurbished gym since they've reopened it. Stuck 10 against Holland in this gym with about 2.5 left. This is nothing. Give us a challenge. So Cooper now and Glenn in the backcourt. Mount A, big defensive possession for the Mounties. French, fake handoff. Now he is going to hand it off to Cooper. Cooper, cut off by Adunya and stolen. Park gets it blocked by Cooper. Big play by Cooper to get back. Just looked awkward that whole time. Wasn't spacing on that break. Probably would have been better served to pull it out. McCarthy out watching Cooper. Cooper, French, he's going to try another three. Short. Box out by Hoffer on McCarthy. I'd like to see those two play some one-on-one sometime. McCarthy now. Gets it all the way to the cup. Thought he was hit. No call. Big block. So Mount A in need of another stop. Crandall just tougher with the ball in their hands tonight. Oh, the step back wasn't there. Hawks now trying to keep it in bounds. Can't. Back to Mount A. They got another chance. They're not unlocking that lid on the rim right now are the Mounties, but their defense is keeping them in it. Now Jonas is coming back in. Haynes Lacey's going to go to the bench. More than one occasion lately, Jonas has struggled and then been huge late. Multiple times lately. Let's see. He's checking back in. Exactly 2 on the clock. They're still discussing the clock. Exactly 2 is it showing right now. And no, back to 159. Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought it was down to 159. So 159. Each team only has 1 foul. Into Allison. Allison gets hit, and that's not going to cost Crandall much. Like I say, only 1 foul each. This might be a problem for the Mounties, though. We saw in the Mounties women's game against the Mount. This came back to haunt the Mount late. They needed to foul 3 times late to put Crandall, to put Mount A on the line. Oh boy, laying the body on the line there. For the Mounties and the Chargers. Up off the floor. It's Chargers ball. So big turnover again. The Mount A just can't get into a rhythm offensively tonight. Crandall junking it up a little bit, as they love to do, which that sounds disrespectful. It's not junk, it's just they lay everything on the line. Crandall is even there, right there, just diving at a ball, at a pass, an inbounds pass. You know, you don't see that very often. Just try to see it swiped away with your hand. You don't see them, just a lot of guys or girls laying it out to jump on an inbounds pass. And Minwoo, that's actually not bad. I don't mind that one. Other than it's 4 on Minwoo. I don't mind it. No time off the clock. And it's add another one to the. They're going to need to foul late here, probably. Are the Mounties. So that's another one that's going to help them down the line. Mounties on a tie-up as well, but they need to stop. Cooper. Glenn now. It's going to be Glenn to make a play. He's done it all night, has Devon Glenn. Retreats, attacks, gets it to French. French. Hawks now. Hawks is going to have to get it up. No, it's going to be French at the buzzer. No good. Jonas Monroe with a good box out. Foul on Mark Hoffer. Again, though, not really hurting things. Great battle by Monroe there. Hoffer is a handful to keep off the glass. And Jonas. Mounties need a score, and they need it now. They need to play with some pace. Get downhill and attack. There goes Noah, all the way to the cup, laying it in. Now, stop number 2. That was too easy if you're Crandall. I mean, too easy. Minwoo with his 4. Out on Glenn, trying to avoid his fit. Oh, that's going to be an offensive. Min, wow! Stepping up defensively for the Mounties. Exactly a minute left. Big play by Park. And that's 5 fouls on James. Huge call. And assistant coach Matty Robertson out to have a little chit chat with his old buddy about that blocking foul at midcourt. It looked like a good call to me, fast speed. It looked like a little extra hip. So big one from the Mounties. A score here makes things very interesting. Noah did his job there on the last one. Again, he's not had his best game tonight. But you know how it works with Mr. McCarthy. Short memory. You want the ball in his hand. You want the ball in his hands, no matter how he's played. You trust him, and with good reason. Go back to the same play. E-Man. Oh, tries to hand it to Timmy. Stolen. Now Crandall has numbers. That's going to be an and one for Tyree Cooper. This whole gym felt like McCarthy had gotten there to take one. Goes the other way. And Tyree has a chance for the three-point play, which would put the Chargers back up 9. 44.7 on the clock. It was a close one. Fast speed, I thought it was right. I thought he was backing up. Oh, and almost a turnover there. Gabe up, bothering things. These Chargers, this is a huge win for them. They're reeling a little bit. Lost to Gauthier. They were nationally ranked there a few weeks ago. They'd lost a couple games. This will be a big one. Not over yet. Mount A's got to go work fast. Jonas collects. Can't get that one to go. Now he's going to go up again. Now still bounces out. Monroe. Can't get anything to go tonight. Can Jonas. So many bunnies missed inside by Mount A. So 2 free throws here would bring it back to 7. The only thing that would keep things in doubt would be Crandall missing free throws. So 2 to go. Get it down to 7. Look for a steal on the inbounds. Immediately foul, and you have to foul a second time. So Crandall takes care of the ball and makes free throws. This is going to be a big, big road victory for the Chargers. And he back rims the first. Best he can do is bring it to 8. Ooh, goes for the opposite. Goes for the possession win. Doesn't get it. Cooper, he's going to lay it in at the other end. Feels like a little early for that one, but okay. Ellison now, ooh, Hawks runs him over. Yeah, that's going to be up. Yeah, that seemed a little excessive to me. That's going to be 2 on the ball. It's not going to make not going to make a difference in the game. Again, Chargers that Mounties. Well, I mean, look, if it's a 5-point play here, Mounties can get 2. The ball. Yeah. But I mean, one thing's for sure, Dan Hawks, why were you even out there challenging it so hard is one thing. That's one thing you gotta think about if you're Dan Hawks. Oh, Noah leaves it short. So even when the door's left open a crack, Mount A can't push it open anymore. So makes the second one, does Noah. Down to 8. Really got to think about a quick 3 here. I mean, a quick hoop. 3 would be best, but again, the only way that Crandall doesn't whittle this game away, come away with the victory, is if they turn it over and miss free throws. So 14 on the clock. It doesn't matter. Mount A's not going to take that much time. Adunya pop into the corner to his spot. Turnaround. Leaves it short. Glenn. He's going to maintain possession, and Minwoo's going to foul out. So 18.5 left, 10-point lead. Min, that's his 5th. So Crandall going to go to 9-5. Mount A going to drop to 7-6 with a trip to Holland on Sunday. So just a kind of a sloppy, trashy game that Mount A never seemed like they were in rhythm in. Even when they came back and took that lead, just didn't feel like they were playing their best game. Ferguson and McCarthy both kind of struggled tonight. 2 players you're going to need from Mount A to be themselves, and Noah just didn't get it going. Rashawn just kind of never got in a rhythm. 2 fouls. So the big game in Holland on Sunday becomes even bigger if you're Mount A. Connor Briand out with a concussion. We haven't talked about him tonight. That's a big loss for them. One of those rotation guys. They're going to need Powder, Haynes, Lacey, those kind of guys on Sunday to be big. So Crandall's going to go to the line here for, out of bounds on the sideline. And he's going to foul quick. Steal would be best. They get it in, but Cooper. Ooh, boy. E-Man with a little leaning into him a little bit. Encouraged him to go out of bounds, so they had to call it. So Tyree Cooper leaves it short. So next game's up for Crandall is here on Wednesday, back here again against Mount A. And I wouldn't be so enjoying of this game there, Mr. Cooper. Showing your tongue there to Mr. Monroe, who didn't like it. I don't blame him. You already won the game. I don't know why you're trying to light a fire under them for Wednesday night, but we'll see a rematch back here on Wednesday, fans, and I'm looking forward to it already. And Tyree just lit a fire under the boys here a little bit, I think, with that little display at the end, so we'll see. 76-65 it ends here. Rematch Wednesday night. Mount A in between goes to Holland Sunday. Support your ACAA.TV out here on the ACAA.TV, fans. Support the other broadcasts, support the other teams. So thanks for listening to us tonight. We'll see you back here on at Mount A on Wednesday night for Crandall once again. Have a good night.